beautiful souls. I'm by this lovely creek, and just as I start recording, a helicopter is flying by, and you also may be able to hear traffic. I will just give you a little overview of where I am. I thought I would bring you into my world a bit. This is one place in town where I like to go and connect, and I just found it recently thanks to a friend. I usually go a bit out of town so we don't have the traffic noise. Today it's just a beautiful day and it finally feels like spring. And I'm going to offer light language to this beautiful stream. And when I arrived, I welcomed the elementals of the water and the trees and the earth and the air. And I could feel them all excited because I told them I was going to sing to them today with light language. And the land remembers light language, the elemental beings. And they got very excited. And to me, there's nothing more beautiful. That's not true. There are many beautiful things in nature. I love the sound of a stream, a creek. So I hope it's not over, well, I guess I would say I hope there's not too much traffic noise in the background, and that you can actually hear the sound of the creek. And I'm going to offer light language now to all these birds who are singing in this glorious land, in this beautiful day. Uchaya kotia shinitana siatkia shaikano. Luxay takashiatkia shataka ashkanahatika esiki. Utakwa e kano tikaya hasania katkia shat. Shataka e siatkia shataka ashkanahatika e. Luxaya kotia shiikaya no siya. Maksay takoshi akwa ataki anai, maksya takoshi ki atataki ishka. Hilakwa e takoshi ataki anai. I'm just honoring the waters for its wisdom. For the gift of life. For the memories it holds. Naktakia shiika naktakia shataka ashkanahataka esiki. Maksaya koti akwa ikanataka hashni. Asakatia matakia kanahashia. Mashet kot kayatia hasini. Masya takia shatana. Maksikeya ko takai akmi akatsia takishina. Maksay takoshi akwa. I'm just honoring the birds. There was one place as I was walking here where I heard the cry of an eagle, and I looked and there was an eagle sitting atop of a tree. I took a picture of it. So I'll test my video editing skills and see if I can put it in here for you. And it was like it called out to me for me to notice it. One call, and then it just stood there connecting with me. And there have been so many birds, hummingbirds, black red-winged blackbirds that have such a unique song. This trail is along an estuary which is rich with nutrients for all life, and the birds really seem to be called. The blackbirds prefer more of a marshy environment, and there's tall marsh grass along the edge of the estuary. And the world is alive with the sound of birds today, which is so delightful. And the little hummingbirds, which represent joy. And the trees are starting to bud out. It's early March, March 5th. And pollen is beginning to land on my car from the cedars and the fir trees nearby. It's finally spring. And now we'll offer some light language to the land. Kia saya koshiaka eight kia shatika ashkanatika eski. Ushakwa apmi kanatika shatika ashkanatika eski. Ushatakaya no shiakwa tikia shatika ishkanaya kotisi masiatakai. Masiatake shakonaya tiashia. Oksitaka tikia hasina. And now a message is coming through. Beloved ones, the land honors you. It receives your love and gratitude, and it is like a young child being seen and knowing that it is loved and cared for. For as you can well imagine, the earth has been pillaged and raped for far too long. Humans have pulled the resources out of the earth with no gratitude for what they're receiving. Changed the course of streams and the environment. Cut down trees to the point that the land washes away and is destroyed. Creating fires that take down acres of land. And so, when even one soul, one person sits in gratitude, with a heart full of gratitude and appreciation for the birds that sing, for the trees, and their immensity in this land, or wherever they are, for the sun that shines and gives life. When even one sits with the senses to hear the sounds and have their joy anchored deep within the heart, knowing that this is truly abundance. This one felt it this morning, knowing that she is abundant to be able to walk this trail, to see the beauty of the estuary and out into the Salish Sea, and to sit in front of this stream and to hear the birds and to see the forest, to feel the warmth of the sunlight on her cheeks, and to be aware of the change of the light as the days lengthen. This is what it is to be living in harmony with nature. And this is the true bounty that humans will soon come to recognize. Just like the time that began in 2020, that saw people living with restrictions all around the world. And instead of being as harmful as many may have thought, many people realized that they wanted their lives to be different, that they didn't want to do the 9 to 5 the way they had always done. I just saw a huge bird fly by, but I don't think you can see it. And just like that time when many realized that nature has always been there, but they haven't seen it. People who live in cities, because everything was so shut down, they would go outside and suddenly realize, oh, these beautiful flowers have always been there behind the busyness of the city. And this beautiful park is so magnificent when it's quiet and not cluttered with people. Not that people are clutter, but just to speak to seeing, for many, for the first time, a deeper appreciation for nature. And just as that was a huge shift for humanity, there is another shift coming that will lead you ever closer to an appreciation for nature, a connection with nature, and an awareness of the beauty of the stillness, the beauty of lives being restructured into a greater connection with nature. It is coming, beloved ones, and we invite you to begin the journey back, to listen to the wisdom of the trees that this one will be sharing with her book, Conversations with a Tree, offered freely on YouTube. The messages are deep and profound. And the connection that this one holds with the land that has been there all her life. Nature has been her respite ever since she was a very young child. And it is those who know this and share it with you that can show you how to open your heart to nature, how to broaden your appreciation, how to come back to a life of simplicity. Only the mind wants to make it complicated and dramatic. The stillness is your true nature, beloved ones. We thank you for being present, for listening to the stream and the song of the birds, for letting your heart lighten as you are witness to this beauty, the ever-flowing movement of the creek, and yet great stillness resides as well. When you are in nature, your hearts open up. Return often, beloveds. Find a place, even a plant that you can connect with. The more you connect with nature, the more you will find yourself living in ease and grace. Give your burdens to the water. Let the breeze lift them off of you and carry them to Creator. Let your heart release all that is a burden. Come back to the moment when you are in nature. Stay present in the moment so that you may fully receive the great love that awaits you there. And so it is. And so it is, my dear friends. The journey forward in these new times. That little sign says, caution, salmon at work. So when the salmon are running from the sea back to the waters where they were hatched, they come up this creek. It's an incredible sight to see. That's it for now, beloved ones. Thank you for being present. Stay tuned for conversations with a tree being released chapter by chapter so that you can truly begin to connect with the wisdom of nature and understand more fully what awaits us there. So much love to you all.